Yo, yo, yo.
I got the tinglies.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
That is the Cardano chart. For those of you who were here last week, you've made yourself 110% in a week on Cardano. And altcoins are exploding, but it's not all altcoins that are exploding. And today, we are going to be looking at which altcoins you should be in, because I think it's quite clear now that this market is about to explode. So today is going to be a massive show, and we're going to be giving away a lot of money. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of money, guys. That's what we're going to be giving away in the show. They call me Run Free. Win Free. Run Win Free. Run Win Free.
And they call me Tentino.
Before we start the show, people were saying that you went short, Tentino.
I went short?
Tentino. You're a short Tentino.
Why am I short Tentino? Explain. Gotta love it, buddy. I love the song.
Good morning. The morning. Let's take a quick look at the morning indicators. The good morning indicators, and those are your good morning indicators today. Everything is smiling. Bitcoin price is up. The stock market neutral. Crypto market cap smiling. The top 50 coins looking fantastic. We're going to look at those in a second. Fear and greed index a little bit worrying. People are greedy. The Bitcoin dominance is dropping, which makes us smile because we're a bunch of degens. The grayscale premium still high. Got to talk about that today. Bitcoin just annihilated that fucking trend line. Annihilated. Poof, to the moon off the trend line. And crypto leverage is growing. So we have got to watch out. We've got to watch out. Sheldon, your internet is freezing. So maybe just log out and log back in because you keep freezing. While Sheldon is logging back in, let's take a look at the top 50 coins today. We do have the market cap, $2.1 trillion. That is $100 million above where it was yesterday. And it is being driven by both Bitcoin and alts. It's like the best party in the world. Sex and drugs. So Bitcoin and all, sex and drugs, all in one. So let's take a quick look at the top 50 because that gives us an idea of what is going to drive the market today and what the narratives are. And without even taking a look, I can see Cardano, 17%. Remember what I said to you guys? Big 10 today, big 10 today. Remember what I said? If Cardano runs, you got to look at the projects on Cardano. So that means we should look at OCAM, C3, CardStarter. That's where you're going to make your money today. Then let's carry on going through the top 50 coins. BNB waking up. This is going to be a big wake up. That's what we're going to talk about today. XRP up 9%. Dot up 10%. Matic up 12.1%, exactly as we predicted. VET, new one, up 10%. FTT, 12.5%, yo, baby. We called this, we said it. We said FTT, yo, baby. The graph, another one of Tentino's calls is up. Tentino, you got another one, bro, in your bag.
We got it.
And Algorand up 10%. So we see, if we look at the top 50 coins, the narrative today is still layer one, and it does look if you see the graph is coming up, it does look like DeFi might be next. So keep your eyes on DeFi. Keep your eyes on layer ones, because BNB's up, Cardano's up, Algorand is up.
Kusama, buddy, Kusama.
Yeah, let's talk about Kusama. Do you want to talk about Kusama?
We can, but first we need
All
everyone
laughed
to hear.
at me. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you?
So Kusama is undervalued. It hasn't moved yet. It's going to explode. What's the price of Kusama?
Kusama, if I have a look, 288. It's cheap, buddy.
It's going to 350 if the market doesn't crash or collapse or come down. Kusama is going to 350 in the next 3 days. Remember, Ryan said that. 24 hours ago, exactly 24 hours ago, I told you Kusama is going to fly. And if you were live on CoinPanel, you would have got the signal on the minute. On the minute, you would have got the signal on the minute, because that's when Sheldon called it. He ran to his office, and on the minute he drew the line. He said, buy Kusama. So quickly, before we get into the charts, if you're new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the most generous family in crypto. I'm Crypto Man Rand. I'm here 4 times a day. We do 4 shows a day. We're joined by Sheldino the Sniper, or as they call him, Sheldino Tentino, because he has a Tentino. It's a small tent. It's a small tent. It's a Tentino. So Sheldino Tentino. And together we bring you crypto love and crypto wisdom. And we're going to take your crypto bags to the moon, because I think what's coming up in the next couple of months is a huge bull run. If you're new to our channel, subscribe now. Also, in the description of this YouTube video, subscribe to our other channel, Microdose. Yesterday, we chose a whole lot of winners, and some of those winners weren't subscribed to Microdose. They didn't win their prizes. Unfortunately, we take the money back and we put it into the pot for more people to win. So you got to subscribe to Microdose. You got to subscribe to Microdose, and you have to be a subscriber to the channel. And yes, we do check that before we give you your prize. So make sure you do that. Tentino. Let's look at the charts.
Yo. I think let's start with the big one, eh? Let's have a look. Cardano to the moon, and obviously breaking all-time high. And the fact that Bitcoin is still very far from all-time high is ridiculous to see where Cardano can actually be going next. And what I did do was I basically drew our Fibonacci tool, which is the tool that we're going to be using a lot when coins start breaking all-time highs, previous things. Remember what we do as charters, guys. We always use previous data for different levels, where to buy, where to sell. But as soon as you go into uncharted territory where we start breaking out and we have no previous data, as the prices have never been this high, we then start using other different tools to help us just get into a little bit of a routine of banking profits. And I put a nice video on Twitter yesterday to show you guys that when you're taking profits, stop thinking that in a bull cycle, you need to erase the USDT. That only comes in when there's ever big bearishness. When we start going to those cycles, you worry about that. It's about at any point, you've made a ton of money on some good calls, about turning some of that profit into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Very simple. So you're not getting out of the markets. You are just securing it into, I would say, more safer assets. And obviously, you know those assets are going to be growing a lot in the future. So that's why it's important to have these tools and to have some sort of strategy. And what's a nice tool to be using is obviously the fib retracement. And you always take from the top to the bottom when you want to see the projection to the upward side. And you can see the next levels that we're looking at. 1618, 2618, 3618 is the key levels that we start looking at. And now what does that mean for Cardano? And this is looking on much higher time frame, that I can see Cardano going to $3.3. And that can obviously be the first point where we can have a bit of rejection. But remember, we're looking at this as a good investment that we can hold the whole damn bull run, the entries that we just got. We might never have to sell for the next year, 2 years. We literally could be sitting on one. And that is the purpose for the last 2-3 months, was to work your ass off for that one entry that you can sit back and hold as long as it takes. And you then have the choice on when you want to take. So first, 1618, $3.3. Second one, close to $5. Third one, close to $6. So these are nice little momentum things for you to say that if Cardano, if it gets to any one of these levels, to take a small 10% and to bank some Bitcoin, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? To bank some Ethereum. If you're a true diehard, you've just got a killer entry and you can hold for long. So Cardano, I don't see it stopping. I see Cardano absolutely exploding, and I see it going to $3 very soon, actually.
Remember, remember that Cardano actually only starts on the Charles said the 12th of September. 12th of September. So that's when they do the fork. I know of about 10 projects that are already ready and just waiting for the fork. But then as soon as they do the fork, they're going to be live on the Cardano mainnet. And then the shit really begins. Then the shit really begins on Cardano. So this, I said August was going to be Cardano month. I'm now saying August and September are Cardano month. And then October is Polkadot month. That's what's happening. Let's quickly just say, because remember we said that if the ecosystem is running, then you must look at the tokens very quickly. So ecosystem runs, and you got to look at projects. So you see ecosystem runs, then projects. So let's look at the projects on Cardano. Let's look at projects like Charlie 3, Gero. Gero is one I'm super excited about. Charlie 3, Cardstarter. Let's just get a feel for how this thesis works of investing in a ecosystem and then investing in the projects on the ecosystem.
Let's have a look. And I remember, I think a good thing also to state, Rand, when you're buying a whole ecosystem, I would say at least 70 to 80% in Cardano, and the other 20% obviously into the good protocols and other things that are under it. I'm not sure what you think on that still as a strategy, Rand. What would you say?
That's definitely the strategy. Everyone's asking about giveaways today. When we get to 5,000 likes today, that's when we start the giveaways. We have 2,100 likes. When we get to 5,000 likes, then we do giveaways. Sheldon, just zoom in because it's very small. So if you can just,
I will make it bigger now.
I'm in the charts.
There we go. So we can obviously see we had a decent. This is why it's so important, guys. Any buyers on these supports are important because these coins pump very quickly. Like Charlie literally went from 1.1 all the way to 4. It literally did 200-300% in a matter of days. And then you are going to get a 20-30% correction, and that's always where you want to be. So dollar costing on Charlie is great, meaning that you've made some profits in some trades. Take a small percentage. Don't care what the price is. Buy some. When you make some more profits, buy some. Some you're going to buy at $3, some you're going to buy at $4, some you're going to buy at $2. But end of the day, if I do the same thing, Cardano is only just getting going, right? And meaning that this as well. I was having look. I think the is around 200 or 300 million dollars for Charlie, and the normal market cap is around 30 something or 40 something for Charlie. So looking potential wise, it's a monster, and doing the exact same thing with the fib line, taking from top to bottom. You can see next levels, $5.8, $8, these sort of regions. So Charlie, it has pumped a bit, so dollar costing is good on Charlie, definitely. And having a look now, let's have a look at Gero. Gero is still the cheap one for me. I still think we are early on Gero, and if I show you here, Brandon, I think if you can give your opinion on it, when you're looking at a good market cap as well for smaller caps, what are you looking for? Because we can see Gero sitting around 100 mil and diluted 195.
Look at that. Right? Look at that chart. That's the dream chart.
Yeah, no, this is beautiful. Beautiful. And it's still early here. So you can see the difference between this and Charlie. Charlie's already sitting by the all-time high region up there. Gero, we're still catching early, which is nice. So this is always good laddering in zones. This is a good, at least say 3 to 6 month holds. And same thing. If I had to now take the fib level and see where this thing can actually go in the future, you can see taking from top to bottom, we can definitely see 1.8. We can definitely see 2.8. And it's currently sitting at 38 cents. So there's a lot of potential.
Just found another one. Remember Anchor Protocol that we spoke about yesterday? We spoke about it yesterday. It was at 320. Remember that one?
Look. There we go. On the move. So it's looking good.
Sure.
It's looking good. It's still early, and there will always be any pullbacks at any point. Dollar cost. So anyone that's moved, guys, by buying a little bit now is okay. Just make sure if it goes a bit cheaper, you got some more to buy. Just dollar cost. Average it in. It's big range coins. They're very volatile coins. So buy different amounts. And when you see a 20-30% special at any point, that's a perfect time to add some more. It's just about averaging your buys. It's okay if you buy a little bit higher, as long as you buy the dips as well.
Let's go on to Bitcoin Dominance, and then let's get off TradingView. Let's go on to CoinPanel. Guys, you have to get this CoinPanel thing. They are a partner of our channel, but when the trades are coming every minute now, and there's no way for us to speak to you guys every minute unless we do we update on CoinPanel. It's the only way that we can tell you guys what to buy. So go.
Yeah, I've actually gotten a team that's going to be helping that make sure that all of them, from the short term to this to that, are continuously being updated all the time. So it is powerful. And another exciting thing, guys, is Kucoin is getting launched on CoinPanel next week. So which means we're going to have all the Kucoin charts as well. So that's beautiful. So have a look around. You can obviously see dominance still making its way down. This is good. We are moving in a very sharpwards down movement. So we have that trend. We know that's the trend. Where I see when we break that trend is when I see a bigger correction that everyone's talking about, is when that trend is broken, as well as the USDT trend.
So wait, go back. Are we touching the trend line now? Are we on that trend line?
No, we are still far. So this is what I'm saying. I don't see
the downward line. The downward line. I see that you got a very thin line where you were just about to break downwards.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's the next level down there. There we go. Boom. So breaking of that takes us down to there, the next level.
I want you to take me somewhere. I want you to take me to 2017, and I want you to take me to Bitcoin dominance, and I want you to show me Bitcoin dominance in December 2017. October, November, December 2017.
Okay, let's have a look. There we go. So December, this is obviously where it just started, right? So there we go, and then here's the end. Here we go. Here's the end. This was the run.
What was the bottom? What was the lowest that Bitcoin dominance got to?
35.
35.
It's the lowest it's ever been, yes.
So then we can expect it to get to even below 35 this alt season. If this market continues to run, and the market run is continued to be powered by alts, which is exactly what's happening before our very eyes, then we can expect the dominance to go down to 35. When the dominance goes down to 35, the alts are going to fucking explode. You're not going to have any idea what happens when these things explode.
100%. And what would actually the dream thing, like you said, I don't ever seeing dominance going above 60, like you said, or even 55 in that. I'd probably say 60 as a safer sort of bet. I'd actually love for the whole of the bull cycle for the dominance to do this. If the dominance can do this, why? Because this will get Bitcoin to the 100K, the 150K, the bigger, all the steps like this in the bullish market is good. And this will get the alts to those 10, 20, 30 X's.
You see, for me, what I would prefer is Bitcoin to remain between 45 and 47. Like, I'm cool with it. 45 to 50, I'm cool with it. I'm very cool with it. You know why? I don't want Bitcoin to steal money from the altcoins. Yeah. So I want the altcoins to steal money from Bitcoin, because I think we can make more money on altcoins. We can make much 100%. More money on altcoins.
So I'd say the 40 to the 50% range, Ran. If we can stay in that range, yes. Perfect scenario for crypto. Perfect.
Yes. Yeah, we got a question here, a very important question from Randy, and the question is, when do we launch Tentino coin? Tent coin. All right, let's go into.
Work on it. So USDT dominance, but as well, this is also important. We've been tracking it, and we can see how we've been following. This is key. We drop this. That's big, right? It's big. You know what I mean? That's the USD. That's going to show massive acceleration out of USDT, which means altcoins, maybe altcoins. Dominance showing weakness, and obviously Bitcoin showing strength. I think let's have a look at Bitcoin. Let's see where Bitcoin is sitting at. What has happened recently?
I have to fix the internet in the dungeon. Your internet keeps freezing, but I'll fix it later. I'll put new internet in the dungeon.
That's weird, huh? So am I okay, or am I freezing?
You keep freezing, but we can still hear you.
Can you see my charts at least?
That's the only thing we care about.
Exactly. Okay, cool. So guys, remember, buying on support, beautiful, and trend line to break out. So when we got very near there, said the other day, I'm turning some back into Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of my alts just to make sure. And then obviously as we started breaking out the Kusama trade, Rune from yesterday, absolutely pumped.
Oh, wait. Well. Go to Rune.
Where is it? Am I blind? Oh, there we go.
Oh, you're a biscuit. So Rune can go to $20 quite easily. It was at $20 before, it can go to $20. There's two plays with Rune. You buy Rune and you buy Thorstarter. So it's Thorchain, Thorstarter, Thorchain, Thorstarter. Thorchain is like the layer one, and then Thorstarter is like the card starter or the launch pad from that. I think that they probably both have run this morning. Let's quickly have a look. I'm just looking on my phone. Let's have a look here.
So where I'm looking at with Rune, obviously, any comeback there, if it does come to 8.3, guys, it's a buy again. It's a definite buy. It's forming a bull wedge here, which is good. And what I love about it is, as you're making your way down, you have a very nice trend line that you just put in play now. You got your resistance trend. The break of the resistance trend is always good. But Rune as well, this thing's still early. I'm seeing $10 short-term targets and obviously much higher time frame targets. Remember what I've done with ADA now, and I've done a lot of the coins. Because if we take this, it's quite shocking. You know what I mean? A $32, definitely there in the higher time frames or where we can get. So where you're getting it can be like a Cardano entry. Just remember that you work your ass off for one damn entry that changes your whole life. So Rune is good.
Okay, I want to quickly go to Arweave. Go to Arweave, and then I'm going to show you guys a little trick. But don't degen into the trick because it's very risky. But I want to show you something. So remember, when the layer ones run, you got to look at the layer twos on the layer one. So the layer one is Arweave. But then what are the projects that I'm working with or building on Arweave? And I've got one. So Arweave, as you can see, has broken the previous highs, and it's going towards an all-time high. And I think it's just starting. I think Arweave has just started. Like, I think this thing goes, if the bull market continues, Arweave gets to $200. And I'm not. When I said I'm not just thumb stacking a number, I want to show you the math behind it. So Arweave, and I call this, I want to show you something actually. Look at this. I haven't gone into the Crypto Banter website for a long time because we're building a new website, and the old website, we basically ignored it. But I went back to the calls that were made on the old website today. Just remember, we used to document all our calls so the community could see the calls. So here are some of the calls. Polkadot, if you listen to our show on the 8th of December, you would have bought it at $5. Arweave, on the 30th of November, we called it, was at $2.28. Terra was at 29 cents on the 4th of November when we called it. Bird Money was $5.93. So these calls are available actually on our website. But why I'm saying this is, if you look at the market cap of Arweave, so the market cap of Arweave today is $1.3 billion. There's no reason why this can't be a $5 billion market cap coin or $6 billion market cap coin, which would put it at about $200. So this can go to $200. So now, here's the trick. What very few people know is that there are small caps, because Arweave is still new, there are small caps that are building, for example, developer tools on Arweave. So there's one that I'm invested in, full disclosure. I'm probably in at about the same price as it's trading now, so not much cheaper than that. It's called Argo, ARGO. It's a small cap. It's super risky. But what it is, it's developer calls it's developer tools that make it easy to integrate onto the Arweave blockchain, which is amazing. I don't know if you can call it up, ARGO.
Is it on?
Probably on Dex tools. Probably on Dex tools.
Okay.
It's very small. Guys, it's very fucking risky. I can't explain.
What is it again?
ARGO, Argo.
This one, Argo token.
Argo token. It's very risky, guys. It's a small cap on Arweave, but I think it's cheap, and the developer team is very, very good. And if it gets traction, this thing can 10x. But I'm not saying it's going to. I'm saying it could if it gets traction.
Oh, it's only got a 16 mil market cap, diluted.
Tiny. That's what I'm saying. It's tiny.
And what has it done? Run. Let's see what has it done? We're literally breaking out of the cup. We've seen this already.
Yeah. It's on the way to the cup handle.
So now we got next target over there. And obviously a breakthrough, that is where it starts to accelerate. So this is a great one. This is where you want to catch it. So investment wise, this is a good, month to hold. Whenever you're happy, you turn your profits to Bitcoin, Ethereum, but that's good. A breakout like that is perfect. That's what you want to, that's how we caught Cardano.
Where is Roma? We have a Roma in our chat. ROMA. Where is she? We've got to find her in the chat. We have to find her. Okay, Sheldon, Tentino, what else is on your list?
And then FTT, buddy, guys, I just want to update it, and then we'll have a look and see what's on that new coin list of yours. I think that's important, right? We got to get that portfolio, that new system. Let's have a look and see where we're sitting there. Guys, who got the beautiful call yesterday from FTX token. You know, we caught it literally. This was the hours of the show. Between our time is 11. Look, we called it live, got it at 45, and now you're currently sitting 16, 17, 80% in profit. So FTT, I can't believe what this coin has done and how it's been really, really performing. And I do see it now going to the next level for all-time high. I see it doing a Cardano. I don't know what's going on with this coin run, but it's absolutely bullish. And I do see it.
Yeah, I see. I'm just checking the likes, 3,700. So another 1,300 likes before we start doing giveaways today.
Great. So where I'm seeing FTT next, guys, the entries you got now, you know, put your stop loss under that trend. So stop loss around 43, 44, because you're under trend. Remember, this is much higher time frame. I see FTT going to $80 next. So that is a nice little thing for you. Get to $80, $70.
Got to have FTT in your portfolio.
And to show you the next levels, you know, you can see where this can actually go. So the entries we got, we work our asses off for one entry. So what are we thinking with the? I see the graph. Let me update the graph quickly.
GRT you called yesterday. You called it yesterday.
Beautiful breakouts. It's moving. You know, we've had a few drops into the zone. The zone has been here now for the last week, and you can see how many times we've dropped in there. And you can see now if you take it from there, 27% up since yesterday. So that's great. And I'm seeing, you can see my short-term targets. This is for any guys, if you believe in it long-term, you want to hold it long-term, go for it. For any guys that got in to make some bucks and make some money and turn it into whatever you want, targets 1.25, 1.4, and then I see some rejections. So I'm still seeing another, if we have a look percentage-wise, 14 to 30% up, and then a decent pullback from the graph. So that's still looking really good. I see Luna slow down a little bit.
Well, what do you want? You want things just to go straight up in a straight line to the moon?
Look at that. It's gone. So hopefully we can catch it next week sometime for a nice little decent pullback. Kusama, like I said, stop loss now 254 and let it ride.
Kusama has launched the date. Kusama has launched the date for their parachain auctions. They are starting next week, week after next, 1 September. They're starting, and over a month they are going to launch 5 parachain auctions. Why is that important? I'll show you right now. So remember, with Kusama, there are only 10 million Kusama that are ever going to be minted, right? That's the total number of tokens for Kusama are 10 million. If you look at there's only 9 million of those in circulation at the moment. You see, it's here under circulating supply. Now, when the auction starts, they need to lock up tokens to bid. And to do that, they need to buy tokens off the open market. And so I think even next week, because people are going to start preparing. So from next week until the end of September, this thing's going to run. This thing can go to 400 easy. I said 350 yesterday. But I think
way more, Ren. Yeah, I think it's 400, 400, Yeah.
Again, all of this is if the market continues to go up. And Sham is right, guys. I don't ape into Argo. Argo is super fucking high risk, and you guys are destroying the slippage. Take it easy. This should be like 0.1% of your portfolio, and then you just hold it. Small, 0.1% of your portfolio. 0.1% of your portfolio.
Yeah, you don't have to go big. It's a possible 50x. You know what I mean? It's a possible one that can definitely.
I'm going to look at the price. I'm going to go crazy if people have aped into this thing.
Another one I want to show you is Matic. So I still feel, I'm not sure about you, Ron, but Matic is still obviously, I wouldn't say behind, but it hasn't had the run yet. It hasn't had the
Matic will run.
Definitely.
Matic will run. QuickSwap will run. Define will run. Poly Launcher will run. Because that's what happens. Because first the layer 2 runs, and then everything on the layer 2, the layer 1 runs, then everything on the layer 1 runs.
So we got 2 strategies to hit the deal with Matic if you haven't got it in just yet. Any test on support trends is a buy because you know where your risk is. And obviously the break of this resistance over here is a key one. And same thing, guys, if we take the higher fib and looking at the higher picture, remember, only until support's working bullish as hell until anything shows us weakness. For now, everything is showing us strength. And with Matic, much higher view of looking at it. It can happen quick. We've seen it. $4. I see $4, and I definitely see close to the $6 range in the future for Matic. So remember, we work our ass off for the entry, and it could be one that you hold for the next 2 years. So Matic, any one on support is great, and the break of that resistance is a thumbs up for Matic, definitely. What else is on the list, buddy? What else are you?
There's 5 minutes left, and it's Friday, so it's Friday. I want to give the community time to. First of all, thanks to the community. It's been a great week with you guys. Gary V couldn't believe the Banter community. He was like, "Fuck, I've never seen energy like that, and dedication and devotion like that." So, first of all, thank you for that. I think Gary V is actually going to start hosting a show with us on Banter every single week. So that's huge. Also, don't forget today. This is the biggest show in crypto, and it's happening right here today. We've got Raul Paul, Anthony Scaramucci, Kevin O'Leary, and Peter Schiff. This is the biggest show that there has ever been on crypto on any channel in the world. I promise you that. And that's happening in just a few hours right here on Crypto Banter. All right, a few more minutes. Let's do some super chats. Let's just say hey to the community. And if we get to 5,000 likes, let's give away some money. We've got 4,300 likes, and we can't give away money just yet. There were birdies. It's the same birdies as yesterday, I'm sure it is. Just quickly see, which birdies are they? It's the Coti birdies. It's Coti Cardano birdies. Yeah, I can hear it's Coti Cardano birdies. Yeah, if you're not buying Coti, then remember.
I'm just doing some Instagram updates while you're busy there.
All right, let's go to the community. Let's give some love to the community. So we do have the showist who says, "What about Superfarm?" Superfarm's great. Bye.
Yeah, Superfarm's in the sort of accumulation, sort of sideburn. But remember what Superfarm has done. It's broken out of this. We're at this point where we're breaking out. Look at that. You know, that's an RS flip. So any drops to these supports are buys for Superfarm. Stock up. It's good to have a bit of sideways because that's what creates the next pump. So we're just coming out of a big accumulation zone. We're now starting to make momentum, breaking out, testing. This thing's going to pop at any point. And where we're looking at Super is still 1.6. You can see how you just use those steps, but that's the levels we can look at next after that. So any push between the 85 cents to the 95 cents in that range, buy a little bit, and eventually it's going to pop.
Man. We got a real savage from Afghanistan. He says, all the way from Afghanistan, Nida Seymour, Taliban bag, please. Yo, bro, from Afghanistan, you get yourself a $100 of poly launcher right now. So, yeah, man, it must be terrible what's going on in Afghanistan. The US made a big mess there, I think, huh? What a mess. Irina, I see Irina in the chat. Irina, we love you too. Very keen to know whether you passed your driving exam. Irina did her driving exam the other day. Sheldon, what do you think? You think she passed?
I do.
Yeah, she probably passed. She's smart. She's good. All right, so there is microdose. Microdose is 10 minutes. Yes, it happens every day. Oh, today on microdose, Uncle Run has big surprise for you. I have Mr. Bizz. Remember Mr. Bizz? Mr. Bizz called me last night. He said, listen, I've got some calls for your amazing community. And because we have the biggest show in the world happening on crypto ever today, I said to him, what we'll do is we'll actually do a microdose. So me and him are going to do a microdose after the main show. Quick 10-minute show, me and Bizz. So if you're not subscribed to microdose, you're missing all of this shit out. So go and subscribe. It is in the first line of the description of this video. Let me just check that it is. Otherwise, I'm going to kick some ass in this company. There, it says our new channel. You just click it and you subscribe. Just click it. It's so simple. Got to do it. All right. How to claim a win. Oh, hold on. Okay, let's quickly go through the super chats. How to claim a win from 818. Send email, no reply. Send email again. And can I give away to Banter instead of taking? Already took enough. Oh, wow, amazing. That's so good. Actually, we're giving away something amazing next week. Best show ever. Such excellent advice. This is amazing. Thank you, guys. That comes from Julie Jordan. And then we've got Jason Swain, loving the show. Here, where did all the salty people go? Hit me with some free Terra Poly. Do we have 5,000 likes? No, sorry, 4,700 likes. You would have got it. But
how about 300, guys? Hit it. We're right there.
All right, kids. Best community in the world. We love you guys.
So we're not giving away, eh? Unlucky, guys. Jeez, that was a close one.
No, there's 4,800. Maybe let's give it 1 more minute.
Guys, we'll give 1 more minute.
1 more minute. We've got 4,900. 4,900. Can we do it? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, they did it. They did it. They did it. They did it. They did it.
It's time, man. It's time. It's time.
Okay,
it's time.
listen. Poly Launcher, $100 in Poly Launcher, which is right now worth. I mean, Poly Launcher is a great project. It's on Matic. Right now, Poly Launcher is worth $100 in Poly Launcher is worth $1,100, I think. That is amazing. Who wants $1,100? Who wants $1,100? Okay, I'm going to give you $1,100, but you got to make me a deal. If I give you $1,100, you will take $110 and you will give it to charity. You will find some guy who is on the street and looks like he's having a bad day, and you will make his fucking day. You're going to just walk up to him and you're going to buy him food and you're going to make him have the best killer fucking weekend in the world. Because if you've got, you got to give, guys. And we're lucky. We've got each other. We're making a lot of money. We're all making money. I get mails from everyone saying they've doubled their portfolios. So I'm going to give you guys money, but what you got to do with that money is you got to take some of it, take whatever you want, but minimum 10%.
Help the world, guys. Help the world.
And just give it away.
Back.
Find a person who's having the worst day of their lives and just change their lives, change their day. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know what's going on the other side. All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay, let's go through James, our Jimmy of the thing. Just hold up on the
here we go.
there.
Crypto Fox gets $100 of Poly Launcher. You know why? Because he's going to give away 50%. Just change someone's life, it'll come back to you. You know, I want to say something. Ever since I started giving back to the Banter community, I'm making way more money on the markets. I don't think it's coincidence. I just don't think so.
Tell the world
I just don't think so. Okay, let's go. Who wants money? Who wants? Come on, let's do it. Let's destroy, let's change people's lives, guys. All right, here we go. You got the real Nigel. I will donate COVID Foundation in Malaysia. Nigel, you get yourself $100. $100 for you. And come on, let's do one more. Come on, one more. Okay, here we go.
Oh, sorry.
Was that you? Did you steal? You stole someone's money, bro.
I didn't steal it. I just pushed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh man, where is he now? I'm never gonna find him again.
What is it? I'll find it.
Can't remember.
Do it again. Whoever that was, do it again.
Come on. Let's just change everyone's life. Here we go. Abigail Roberts, you get yourself $100 worth of Poly Launcher. You get which is actually worth $1,100 right now. But you got to promise me that you're going to pay it forward and you're going to give it to someone in need. You're going to find someone and you're just going to give it to them and make their fucking day. So, Banter fam, we'll see you in a few hours. Until then, whatever you're doing, go and fucking destroy it. Just destroy it. Be the best at whatever you do. Deliver brilliance or nothing. We'll see you guys again in a few hours. Until then, love you guys. Absolutely madly. You guys are my friends. You guys are my family. We'll see you guys again soon. Sheldon, your internet is broken. Your internet, bro.
We need to get some cables going here.
It was a good show. It was fun.
Amazing.
Yeah. Amazing. Very, very good show. Really enjoyed it. We have a great show later today, right?
Amazing. Yeah, I can't wait. That's the biggest of them all.
Listen, I've got I've got a whole list of calls that we should go and talk about now. I've got a whole list, man. The analysts have been working overtime. I've got a whole list here. They've done some amazing research.
Send the charts. Let's go.
Let's go. Come to my office.
Let's go. I'm coming. Let's change the world, buddy.